Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and at the same time see my screen clearly. So this is 8th. This is the first day of the month of August. So I'd like us to look at start off by looking at this chart. This is Brent oil. We are in an active uptrend. We've seen price move upwards. We've had a bullish breakout. We had a bullish breakout. We had a bullish breakout here. We had a bullish breakout, another bullish breakout. We had another one here. And currently, right now, we are looking at this level here. We expect the price to break and close above it. So if the price can ascend and close above this zone, this line, 85.44, that will be. So as I was saying, we are looking for a buy on this chart. We want to wait for price to break above this line before we can pick a buy position. The next chart which I want us to have a look at, we'll be looking at Euro USD. With the Euro USD so far, we'll have to get order block zones. So the Euro USD so far, these are the zones we're looking at. We have a very good resistance zone there. We have a resistance zone here. We have a very good resistance zone here. And we have a resistance zone just close to where the price is now. Then we have this support zone, this red zone here as a good place to buy from. We have another support zone here. We have another one here. So those are the places we want to buy from. If the price can go up to those places, if it doesn't break and close above them, then we're going to be looking for trades around those levels. So we'll be looking for a buy around these red zones, a buy here, buy here, and a buy here. And for a sell, we're looking at this zone here. We'll also be looking at this zone, and we'll also be looking at this zone here. So that's my opinion on that chart. The next chart is GBP USD. With the GBP USD so far, we are having almost the same thing. We have a support zone. We have a support zone. We have a support zone. We have a resistance here. This support zone is actually a resistance in formation. So we have another resistance, we have another one, we have another one, and we have another one here. So if you're on this chart while we are speaking right now, if you're on this chart while you're talking right now, you are supposed to be focusing on sell positions. Expect the sellers to push us downwards, at least up to this red zone. If this is broken, the next zone is this, and the next one is this one here. So that's my opinion on that chart. The other chart is the US dollar Japanese yen. So this chart here, we are upwards. We are upwards. If you expand it a bit, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. You'll be able to see that we have this, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, and we have a resistance. Then we have a support, we have a support, we have a support, and we have a support here. So as it is right now, we are continuing to the upper side. We expect the price to move upwards. This is the first place to look for a sell from. The next one is this zone. The next one is this one. And the next one is this one here. So these are the places where if the price touches them, if the price does not break and close above them, we will be looking for an opposite trade. So for a sell here, for a sell, for a sell, and for a sell here. The other chart is Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the daily, on the 1 hour time frame, we are looking at this resistance zone. A very good resistance. Have another one. We have another one. We have a resistance zone here. We have a support zone. We have a support zone, and we have a support zone here. So technically, on this chart, I want us to ignore these zones, the ones we have here. This one, this big green one, this red one, and only focus on this one, or this one, or this one. Actually, not even this one. We should focus on the one at the very top, this one, and then on this red zone here. So we leave this outside, only focus on this, this, and this one here. If the price should approach any of those levels, if it doesn't break and close above them, then those are going to give us the best places to be looking for a trade from. So we'll just be waiting to see what happens if the price approaches any of those levels. If it doesn't break and close above them or below them, then we'll be looking for a trade. My next chart, I want us to look at gold. We have gold here. So gold so far is in an active downtrend. We have a support, we have a support, we have a support. Then we have a resistance. This red zone in this case is a resistance. We have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, and we have a resistance here. So the price is currently touching this level here, which means that it is around a very good support place and a good place to look for a buy from. But I won't recommend a buy position as it is right now. I still hold on to sellers perspective. I'm expecting that the sellers will continue to push price downwards up to this zone. If this zone is broken, the next zone is this one. If this is broken, the next zone is this one here. So that's my opinion on this chart here. This is my opinion on this chart. The other chart which I want us to have a look at is Brent oil. So with Brent oil so far, we're having a very good red support zone here. We have a support, we have a support, we have a support, and then we have a resistance. We have a resistance, we have a resistance, and we have a resistance here. So as it is now, where the price is approaching now is actually a good place to look for a buy from here. This is a very good place to look for a sell from, sorry. So we had a support, a resistance, it was broken. The next resistance is this one. If that is broken, the next resistance should be this one here. So we'll be looking for a sell position where the price is now. If this is broken, this is the next place to look for a sell from. If this is broken, the next place is here. So if this is broken, the last one, then we actually expect the price to extend upwards towards this level here, towards this level of 105.07. So we have this, and we have this, and we have the one at the very top, which is this one, 115.27. So thank you very much. That should be the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, and see you.